Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you're gonna do. What you gonna do when judgment.
Heads up, get up for Wally. This thing make Charlie, but I hope I got him. I'm gonna miss everybody out of bump. Back on, back game to the house we play. We pray for destiny to deep for the people to say. For the ladies that came to me, tell me the princess season and thieves coming in by my brain, where you can. God bless you, working on a plan to heaven. Father, Lord, on 24/7 day. Gotta super pray, even though the devil's up in my face and keep me safe and in my place. So not to change the face, not change the face, Joe's and I sold my blood. Thugs, we know I'm missing a thug. Ooh, tell me that, how I'm feeling, help me, can I get a witness, let me, oh, we living our lives, we need to know our souls, hey, yo.
Pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Waha, 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 ha, ha.
See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. Waha, waha,
Waha, waha,
waha,
waha, waha.
I've said this many years ago, and I probably said it more than once, but the original Crossroads track is my favorite, which is not that version. That was the mainstream
No, I
version.
know. This was the DJ whatever the
And
fuck
while
version.
even though you're gone, you still got love for phone. My nigga can rest just so. I was doing Anita Baker today. I have not said one word. Not one word. I was just being a hateful auntie on the microphone.
Red rum. I said and I pray every day, God don't let me get smoked. Oh no, a nigga ain't scared to go, but I still got a lot to live. Oh, but so
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jade and XD.
Oh, hello.
Yes, we're back. We're on a regular schedule. I know for the last 2 weeks we have come out early because we had special collabs with our cousins down at Seated.
Yes.
And we had a wonderful Jade XD Getting Grown collab to celebrate Dr. Weiner's book. And so now we're back, back to the shits, being chaotic.
Yeah.
And providing giggles for 12-year-olds. That's what we do here.
That just feels so weird to say. I'm like,
Well, that's true.
I'm like, we actually do not provide giggles for
Yeah,
12-year-olds. We should not provide giggles.
No, not at all. Young-minded adults. Okay?
There we go. For the Arrested Development Squad, gang. We all stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I've been doing a lot of adulting lately. And I know that's such a millennial term, but that's the only verb I can describe of what's been going on around these parts. Like, we had to upgrade some things in the home.
Yeah.
Now we have this new internet, which I could see into the future, bitch. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. Come on, Asia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, T.
I mean that with the highest fucking.
Oh, absolutely. Respect.
Okay. I'm not shady.
Okay.
Y'all not gonna get me.
But exactly. But yeah, we just been doing a lot of a lot of it has been location scouting for Chris Rogers, but a lot of just been exploring, seeing where our next moves will be, because we realize that we can't be city folk forever, and also LA is
It's a din of iniquity.
You know what I mean? Like I've been rewatching Friends, and so I'm at the end, and so they're at the part where they fix your face, it's fine. I'm at the part where they're at the end, and like
Right.
Chandler and Monica are about to move to Westchester because they're adopting a baby, and they're like,
Yes, Westchester.
we gotta figure out if we're gonna raise the kid in the city or not. And then I'm like, you know what? I understand it gets to I. There's nothing wrong with raising a child in the city. I think that's great, but I do think there gets to a point in your life where you have to make a decision of like, what do I want the rest of my life to look like? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, 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 yeah,
or
yeah. In
what a
general, though.
significant yes, and so and that's what a lot of these trips around have been about, right? Like this, like living in the suburbs. What does that look like? For us, does that work for us as a couple? Are we city folk? Are we hybrids? You know,
Y'all are hybrids. Y'all are more like suburban than I think
and like
you.
both of us grew up in the suburbs, so although San Jose is a little weird, but I would consider it more suburban than or kind of. I don't know. It's a little weird, but he grew up in where like everybody had a mid-century home. You know,
Oh, okay. All right, I like
like it's
that.
black. It's black people though. You know what I mean? So it's like a balance of like upwardly mobile black people and an urban environment.
And I think all of it can work, right? As a city kid raised by city kids, raised by city grandma, raising a city kid. You know what I mean? Like generations. I'm like, that also is very feasible. And also, it's okay to want to pivot too, you know?
Yeah, and
And
I and
try to
I and
figure out
I
what your medium is or whatever the case is.
yeah, and I've lived in major cities my whole life. Well, longer now than I lived in my hometown. So
Uh-huh.
it's kind of like, hey girl, what's it like if you live near a Kohl's? You know what I mean? What's it like if you had a lawn? What would that what would that give?
A lot. Look, and
Backyard.
Tristan's black ass, I was like, we should get a house, nigga. And he was like, yeah, I'm not mowing no lawn. And I said, why is that the first thing out your mouth? Like,
No
oh,
shade.
XCS
Hear him.
Aquarius. I
Hear
ain't mowing
him.
no lawn. I was like, I
Well,
was about
what's
to make
so
a terrible joke, and I'm not going to do that now. I'm glad I
don't
caught
do it.
myself. I'm
Don't.
not.
But like that's tea though. There are people who listen, shovel the snow too. For what? You better hire these little folk on children who need a check.
These, no,
Thieves.
these little niggas act like they don't need a check.
That's true
Times
because
have
yeah,
changed.
I know. They baddies just like their grandmas
Yo,
sometimes.
and I'm like, you've done nothing. Like, oh my God, ring up my burger, bitch. Like,
The entitlement is brazy,
it's
okay?
like, okay, you're welcome for coming into the Shake Shack.
And see, this is why parents letting their children be raised by iPads and YouTube and shit because they be saying sassy shit. That's why Barney is on my list because Barney has enlisted this weird sense of community that's ill informed and misappropriated. Clean up. Everybody do your share. Yes, that's
Yeah,
cool.
nigga, stop
I
littering.
love you. I love me. We need to add asterisks and
Mm.
conditions. You see what I mean?
Two terms. I need fine prints and a
Yeah,
footnote.
exactly. We're a happy family. Associates
Mm,
at best.
mm, mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
no.
mm.
Community is earned. Okay.
Okay, and a lot of y'all don't deserve me.
Mm-mm.
So,
You don't deserve to bask in my warm,
you
glowing, warming
don't.
glow.
Okay, you don't.
Um,
Oh
what
God.
else happened? Oh, I'm on Furious Thoughts this week.
Yes! Shout out to the brothers.
Yeah, we had a
Can't
wang
wait to
dang.
listen. Can't wait to listen.
Yeah, we had a wang dang. We talked about my conspiracy theories. how I think
I was like, which
Raising
ones?
Cane. Oh, Raising Canes is a modality to spread whiteness. That's also how I feel about these dirty sodas. We've talked about this, about Mormonism
Oh
and
my God,
how they're
yes.
doing it through the dirty soda thing.
You put me onto the dirty sodas, and then an article popped up on my shit the other day. No, not a post, an article. I want to make sure I differentiate because it was
Yeah,
different. About the dirty soda, not conspiracy, but just like epidemic. I don't know what you want to call it. It's insane. That's insane.
Could I do a 32-ounce Texas tab? Utah is like land of the Mormon bar, which are all the soda shops that we have. There's one on every corner.
We don't drink alcohol or do drugs, and so it's kind of our vice.
That's insane. You going for in the name of John Smith or whatever that motherfucker's name is. You're gonna rot your fucking teeth out. All you need is a Chobani cookies and cream and a Dr. Pepper and vanilla syrup, Tortellinos or whatever that fucking brand is.
that's why they have
What?
right and yeah, because and they can't have like coffee, so they have to have like a whole bunch of other sugary shit in it to make it like ew.
So we dry
You know what I
humping and
mean?
drinking high fructose corn syrup in the name of some golden plates. Let me stop. Let's just move on because what's going on with me? So I celebrated 11 years of weddedness.
Yes, congratulations.
Thanks. That was a good time. We went out. We are really like sitting in our what we like to do mode. You know what I mean? This morning, I told him yesterday. I was like, we have to get up in the morning and go to Costco. And he was like, okay. I said, no, I want to get in there with the black cards where we get in there an hour early. So we got to get up at this time. And he was like, all right, bet. Got up this morning, stopped, got our coffee because that's our thing, and then went on to Costco. And it was a seamless little trip. And it was like, look at us.
Yeah,
Look
uncle and
at
auntie
us.
do errands.
We do errands. You know what I'm saying? And every time we do errands, we're like, we should do errands together more. So we did that this morning. I did a lot this because Noah is turning 13.
My God.
I know. I have a teenager. I'm having a teenager. As you all are listening to this, your girl's about to be 13. And so we're doing a big welcome to. I got a banner that says, bruh, you're a teenager, bruh. And so we're going to do a cookout. And that's what she wanted. She wanted a cookout. And I was like, see, I love that. You're sitting staunchly in your blackness. That makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do to celebrate her in her new iteration of this life.
Yes, her next stage.
Oh my
That's
God.
so cool. You know,
Yeah.
I love watching children grow from a distance. But I can imagine, the love and like, damn, nigga, this nigga grew inside of me, and now I'm watching this become a whole adult with their own opinions and personality and their own sense of humor.
She's so funny.
It's
And it is
interesting
funny.
to watch.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting to watch even when you're doing it. Because you be having out of body experiences where I'd be like, damn, nigga, like, you mine? That's
Yeah.
crazy. I get to experience you, but you came through me. It's a mind fuck.
It's very like macro situation. That's fair. Well, we're gonna get into some more weird shit today. We're gonna talk about some shit that we found in Ohio.
They did it in Ohio.
Yes. But before that, we want to thank you each and every week for telling a friend and continuously listening and supporting us. Also, join us on Patreon, where we have wonderful, wonderful times on their discussions that we cannot have here on the main stage.
No.
Completely unfiltered and uncensored. You can join us over on YouTube. It's freer than you and me. we have recaps and things on there. Also, join our Discord. It's run by our Jade and XD Agents of Chaos. And they have a book club on it. They have a DJ
Wonderful.
down there. They have a whole bunch of stuff that goes on that they do that Jade and I have. I don't be knowing, but I check in every once in a while, and it seems like they're having a wang and a dang and a
Nah, the
motherfucking
Agents
doodle.
of Chaos are really, really the best too.
They really are. Also, last announcement: the XD Experience on YouTube is back.
Hey.
So I know that a lot of people have been coming up with Substacks and things, and I have made it. I'll have to make an official video why I'm leaving a Substack, but I've talked about it maybe on here, but they're pro-Nazi content.
We talked about it
Yeah,
before. It's
yeah,
they did
they
like
let a lot of
somebody
shit slide.
They let some shit slide, and it was it's
And so I'm just making the personal decision to back away from that space. Not just also for another reason too, because Substack be platforming people that I know. And I'm like, oh, this because you're white. You know what I mean? So I'm also
really.
right. This is what I was telling Fury. I was like, going back to YouTube, it's what I know and it's home. And also, I think people join Substack because it's very easy to monetize. And,
Which I'm not, I'm not mad at. 'Cause,
I'm
people
not
gotta make a
mad.
point.
Yes, however, you know what? I'm gonna get canceled, so no.
I was like, there's a lot of people who use Substack because also,
There's people that do, and I think that they should, and there's people that do, and I think that they shouldn't.
well, that's in general.
And I'll leave it
aside
at
from
that. I don't. I think. You know what it is. I think it's because I'm entering a newer stage of get off my lawn era. I'm in the I told the trade shoot me era. Hear me out. So like.
I was like, please.
This trans
Because you've been
woman
getting
named
yourself
Kelly.
in a lot of motherfucking trouble lately. So you make sure you just say what you gonna say, nigga.
I forgot now. Damn it. What was I supposed
Nah,
to
I don't know.
tangent
You was about to go on a tirade about Substack or people. Not Substack. Yeah.
No. Oh, I know. About monetization.
Yeah,
That's
there you
where
go.
this was going.
Okay.
I'm from the old school. I think oftentimes that monetization needs to be earned and not given initially. Because
Yes.
because oftentimes people are given opportunities. No, this is gonna sound really even meaner. I'm stopping here. So nope.
Well, I will chime in and say
No.
I do think that you niggas should not be getting paid off of giggling at other people's videos. Like you editing yourself
Yeah.
and giggling at something somebody
I hate
else
that.
created is not right. And so yeah, I do agree with you in that sense.
Yeah, there has to be some work behind what you're
Yeah.
getting monetized for. I
That's
also
not the
think that
American way.
I know, but like I've looked at Substacks and I'm like, how are you making money off of this? And people are giving you money.
Listen,
this.
I'm only subscribed to like 3
And
Substacks. Kia, because Kia's doing one called the Spiral Notebook, which is good. Again, a doctor, a writer, somebody who says a policy.
Let me not say I'm villainizing the whole platform. I think there is value in it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for me.
Holly is like, that's somebody you need to watch and follow
Yeah.
her shit.
Yes.
You're not shit, you know what I mean? And like she be doing stuff and teaching you niggas things.
Yes.
Chucky Cruz, this other chef I follow, like he does phenomenal recipes that give great ideas and concepts, and I really, really love it. So there's people doing stuff, and then some of you niggas just be doing stuff.
Yeah, the argument could be made the same for us, I guess. But
Sure.
so this is
It's
just me
very
talking.
Bianca Del Rio. It's like, I hate a redhead while I sit here in a red wig.
Yeah, I'm well aware of the schism here. Okay, I'm just
You just talking
again.
shit. It's fine.
I'm self-admittedly, I paved the way. I told the train shoot me. That's where I'm at in my life.
I think I hate that phrase. Oh. Oh, if I may announce, I said it on Patreon, I believe, but as you all are listening to this, you can head over to my Instagram and click one of them links that I put in there, because I am hosting a pop-up on July 5th at Deep Dive Brooklyn, which is located in Bed-Stuy. You can come in and get some smoked brisket, some smoked chicken. It's a Juneteenth reloaded. So I'm doing smoked brisket, smoked chicken, smoked oyster mushrooms, a homemade hibiscus barbecue sauce, in honor of the red of Juneteenth, and potato salad, like classic good potato salad. What am I doing? A baked bean, a smoky baked bean, and also a Sea Island red pea, which is a derivative. It's a cowpea, so which is the same thing as a black eye, same family as a black eyed pea. A Sea Island red pea and fresh summer corn salad. So those are the 3 sides. Those are the 3 plates. You can order the plates with 2 sides and a homemade pickled vegetable medley, jalapenos and red cabbage and garlic and cucumber, just like a pickled vegetable medley. That's going to be really nice. So make sure you all come through. It's going to be at Deep Dive, and a red berry sorrel that can be served as a cocktail or a mocktail. All of this is to continue to honor Juneteenth. You all know we don't July 4th over here, so we're going to continue to honor Juneteenth. And I really wanted to do it in a way that honored not just using it as a name, but really continues to honor the traditions of Juneteenth with the elements of the red and the barbecue, as it's coming out of Galveston, Texas, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you all come through, support. Click the link in the bio so you can pre-order. I strongly encourage that, as opposed to just walk up. And I'll see you all July 5th.
Yeah. Get your tickets. Get. Her food is good.
Oh, it's not ticketed.
So,
I want come and have a cocktail or a mocktail. Get a plate. You can eat it there. You can take it with you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pop-up.
Oh, okay.
So it's a pop-up as opposed to a seated dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tivana. Well, get it.
Yeah.
Support the diva.
Thank you.
Let's take a break and we'll be back with more Jade and XD. Hit it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And I can't make it on my own, because my heart is in Ohio. So cut my wrist and let my eye.
And we're back. So I think we'll do this with every state, but this is the Ohio Project, where we discover odd things in a state where you may or may not live. News stories, articles, things that caught our eyes, and things that are happening in your neck of the woods, because, Ohio is, one of the dark places in America. You know what I mean?
There's a theory about, places that are inland. You know what I'm saying? Or my own theory, should I say. And that's not to say everybody's wonky. That's just to say, wonky things can happen when you don't have enough element of water directly near you.
And I used to be a resident of the state. I used to be a Buckeye, if you will. But thank
You
God to
know,
freedom and
I
growth
got a
and
great amount of family in Cleveland, and got a lot of love for Cleveland. Y'all know my kids are in Cleveland. Shout out to shout out Free Phobia, and shout out to the Cuyahoga County Juvenile Detention Center. Not shout out because fuck the system, but y'all know what I mean.
yeah.
What's your first? What you discovered in Ohio?
I want to talk about something, in order to talk about where we are, we have to talk about where we've been.
Okay.
Um, so I discovered this piece from 21 years ago, or
Mm.
excuse me, 31 years ago. May 17th, 1995, the LA Times reported. Man arrested in probe of illegal shipment of plague bacteria.
What?
This is from the Associated Press in Columbus, Ohio. A man who said he was a white supremacist was arrested for allegedly obtaining bubonic plague bacteria through the mail. And investigators say they are trying to learn what he planned to do with it. It's crazy. Larry W. Harris had rather radical views and told colleagues at a food testing lab where he worked that he was a white supremacist and sympathetic to the militia movement, Superior Labs spokesman Brett Starrett said Tuesday. The company fired Harris on Monday because he used lab equipment and certification without permission to obtain the bacteria, Starrett said. Harris was a well and tank inspector at the suburban Dublin lab. He was charged with buying $300 worth of Yersinia pestis, the bacteria that causes bubonic plague. Police allege he bought the vials through the mail by falsely claiming that he owned a laboratory. Officers searching Harris's home in Lancaster, Ohio after his arrest Friday said they spotted an Aryan Nation document hanging on a wall. They also found hand grenade triggers, homemade explosives, and detonating fuses. Starrett said Harris told him he was a member of white separatist groups, including the National Alliance. I'm going to stop right here for a second.
So
As a black.
in all the times that we've ever heard about the bubonic plague, I didn't know like really what the bubonic plague does. So I looked it up while you were reading this. Sudden onset of fever and chills, extreme weakness, headaches, and muscle aches. Bubos. I'm sorry, that word is so dark. There's a scientist right now who's cringing because they know what the bubos means. The hallmark symptom is the development of swollen, painful, and inflamed lymph nodes, often in the groin, armpits, or neck.
Let me continue.
Yeah.
Police confiscated the freeze-dried bacteria, which is harmless in that form, before it could be reconstituted. The bacteria can be reconstituted by using a combination of heat and water. Harris, 43, pleaded not guilty to receiving stolen property, a charge that carries the maximum penalty of 18 months in jail and a $2,500 fine. His lawyers denied comment. Bubonic plague killed 1/4 of the European population in the Middle Ages, excuse me. Although fatal if undetected, it now is treatable with antibiotics, said Ohio Public Health spokesman Randy Hertzer.
The first recorded instance of the Black Death in Christian Europe was in October 1347. In the port of Messina in Sicily, a fleet of ships had arrived carrying goods from the Black Sea, but by the time it reached Messina, many of its crew had died, and the survivors who remained were visibly sick.
Authorities were alerted by a suspicious telephone operator at American Type Culture Collection in Rockville, Maryland, which sold Harris the vials. The company's vice president, Frank Simeon, said Harris represented himself as a microbiologist who was qualified to receive the bacteria. Starrett said Harris was certified only to test drinking water for the bacteria. So he planned on setting a European
I'm sorry. No, yeah.
epidemic.
Why?
He said,
Why
I'm
do they
taking the
always
old
go
way.
to disease? Like, why is that y'all's OG?
It's what they know.
What is it? Hold on. Let me look this up. Hold on.
Like, bubonic plague is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to hit you with some ancient shit. What do you mean? This is why I think tinfoil hat. This is why I think COVID becoming. Ooh. These diseases or new things are coming from the water, from that is being defrosted due to global warming and niggas making ugly flyers with AI.
Mm,
Like things
mm.
are being melted in the ice caps from prehistoric times, getting into our water, into our fish, and all of a sudden, bam, we got COVID and whatever the fuck.
Because y'all wanted to put Martin Luther King in a mesh tank top.
Yep.
I'm
Any
okay.
fucking way. But yeah, Papa was big racist. It was like, I'm a part of
To
groups.
his
I'm
core.
in community. hmm It's always nice when people find their park. You know what I mean? Like they find like their group. You know,
Is
racist
it?
or not. I mean, at least we know where they all are, where we can,
You know what? Put those white hoods on. It's easy to
yeah,
identify.
you know what I mean.
You're right.
Be racist up front. You know
Yeah,
what I mean.
so I
Just
know
let
what I'm
me
dealing
know.
with.
And that's also you're not real racist if you're not standing up in it, right? Like you know what I mean? Like those are the worst kind. Like people who are like covertly racist.
I
Y'all
hate
know who
them
y'all are.
actually. Yeah,
Like
them,
I just
and they're in the financial district.
right. Just because you don't say the N word, don't mean you don't like
Don't say
us.
the
Like you know
N
what I mean?
word.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to be a part. They think being racist means like a hillbilly, and that's not what that means.
No, no. A lot of you all who are moving to these black neighborhoods and causing the
Mhm.
gentrification, you're racist when you
Birkenstock
don't
and
partake.
Patagonias,
Exactly. You all are racist as well in your morals.
and your cozy couches with a
Okay.
E.
And your sustainable water bottles. You too are a racist liberal lady. Um, my first story is pretty straightforward and to the point. I just thought it was, a possibility model for anybody who might need it. A Canton woman was arrested for allegedly trying to remove her boyfriend's testicles during a physical altercation at their home.
Oh, what did he do?
Jamie M. I don't know, but I'm sure he deserved it.
Okay,
I don't. Can I
maybe
say
this is on
that?
Sisters Who Kill. I
It's
don't
a
know.
white lady.
Uh,
Jamie Ann Gamble, 39, was not successful in her attempt, but did cause serious harm to her boyfriend's genital area, which required medical treatment, according to the Stark County Sheriff's Office. She also hit him in the face, authorities said, and she was arraigned on felonious assault and domestic violence charges. I want to know what he did.
yeah, I mean, and full disclosure, nobody should be
It should
hitting
be
anyone,
nobody should be
regardless
putting
of
their hands
putting
on
hands on
anybody else.
anybody.
Yeah.
However,
In the words of that lady overseas, I don't know where she is. I beat men for a living.
So I recently started a business where I beat men. So you are in a violent relationship. This boyfriend is trying to scam you. You're confused about him. He's cheating on you. He's beating you up. It's actually given me more money than any content creation.
Anyway, what you got? What's going? What else is
okay.
going on in Ohio?
This is a recent story, and this is something that's been happening a lot. This happened in New York, and I've noticed that. But I'll share the story.
Okay.
This is from 2025.
Okay.
Quote, I buy crack houses, end quote. Your house is trash, quote. Billboards, drawing criticism in Cleveland. So in Cleveland, a billboard that reads, Yes, I buy crack houses, put up by what appears to be an out of state investor, is drawing sharp criticism across Cleveland. after backlash from community members and city officials. That particular sign has been taken down, but others like it remain in place. Local real estate investors Avery and Tania Mullins said the signs go too far. To me, it just wasn't funny, said Avery Mullins. What was your point? I didn't understand, Tania Mullins added. The Mullins, both born and raised in Cleveland, have seen these billboards pop up across the city with slogans ranging from, "Yes, I buy crack houses," to "Your house is trash, I'll pay cash." The ads come from John Williams, a self-proclaimed investor from out of state who has launched a high visibility campaign across the greater Cleveland area. While the messaging may be intended to stand out, the Mullins said it's deeply disrespectful, especially in communities that have long fought against disinvestment. So there's this man who doesn't live in the state of Ohio who is trying to turn parts of Cleveland into a cash cow by making provocative billboards to buy up properties, and I'm going to assume turn them into things that people of that community would be pushed out of, you know?
Yeah.
Sans serif numbers on buildings, you know the vibes. You know?
Back to we said this recently a while ago. Who fucking knows? What's y'all's fucking obsession with crack?
Yeah, man.
What's your obsession with crack? Y'all got a fucking obsession with crack. Crack pie, crack cookie, crack houses.
Hey, I'm Christina Tosi from Momofuku Milk Bar, and we're gonna make the crack pie. It's a really simple recipe. You bake off an oat cookie as a bar. It looks kind of just like your standard oatmeal.
You don't even know crack. You don't know crack.
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who in your family? Did somebody ever steal your refrigerator?
Right. Like, I can't equate this to like wearing a rock tee and never hearing the band. Like, this is something that ruined families, lineages, communities, industries, even.
Hello.
You know,
Intentionally.
impacted policy intentionally against races of people. But this is a thing though too, right? The further we get away from history, the more people forget conveniently, right? That's why, and that's why I say Negro on purpose. But yeah, you know, or how we have to honor, remember that yes, Juneteenth is to be honored and recognized of when you know folks were freed
Late.
late. However, you know they weren't the last ones. It
Nope.
was New Jersey. You know, stayed on the books. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that we have to like continuously remind folks because if we didn't, folks would, you know, go by the wayside. And that's why I'm so thankful for grandmothers and grandmothers who we have who don't necessarily make tacos. But to pass down these types of stories, right? So
Yeah.
that we don't forget.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to tell these stories in a Hoff and Mifflin book.
No,
you
we
know?
need as many hot water cornbread grandmothers as possible. You got to hold on to it. And we need to make new hot water cornbread grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to make tacos, but we need you. We need you to pick up the moo put down the
Put
Fashion
the-
Nova, and continue
Yeah,
some
about to
tradition.
say, put the Alfredo down and cook up that cast iron, okay?
Put on a pot of beans
Yeah.
and get to ancestral work, bitch. We got things to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Non-gender specific.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
Lala Ree would be a fantastic grandmother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like passing down black ass fucking tradition.
Yes.
A Curious C. Davenport would be a fantastic black grandmother. Yes.
What's your story? Your next story?
The general manager at Grayton Road Tavern received a strange phone call from her manager on duty just before 9 p.m. on Monday. Jennifer Natalie, or Natal, I don't know what the fuck, said she was called when her employees found out a woman had crawled up through a ceiling tile in the women's bathroom and hadn't come out. It was honestly just one of those phone calls you don't really ever think you're gonna get, Natal said. I asked her to put me on FaceTime. She did that, and it was true. There was a person who crawled up into the ceiling. The bar staff called police, and the woman was found in the ceiling over the kitchen. In surveillance video shown in the media player above, the woman is seen walking into the bathroom, and sometime later, a ceiling tile falls in the hallway. It was a really hot day. I can't even imagine how hot it was for that 2-hour period, Natal said. Police told Natal the woman had pulled similar stunts in the past. The bar is known for its Queen of Hearts game, which left... Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, yes, no, we can't blah, 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 blah. The bar is known for its Queen of Hearts game, which left one lucky winner with $5.5 million in March. This may have been the motive behind the woman's desire to hide in the ceiling on such a hot day. But Natal said the money isn't even kept in the restaurant.
So Grayton Road Tavern in Cleveland is perhaps best known for its popular Queen of Hearts drawing.
Well, now the owners think a woman was trying to sneak her way into getting the jackpot. News 5's Meg Shaw is here. And Meg, she was hiding in the ceiling.
Yeah, imagine it.
So this lady basically crawled up in the ceiling of a restaurant. She was trying to rob them. Yeah. By hiding in the ceiling, Harriet the spy.
You big grown lady.
Like, bitch, how much effort did that take?
Yeah.
And when are we... you know what? Let me not, because I'm not a contractor. But I'm like, those flimsy-ass ceiling tiles, really, they are a hazard. And I'm wondering when we're going to replace them with something else.
Can I ever tell you the rat story at my old job?
Probably.
I've had you over this years ago. So I used to work overnights in the Lower East Side at a facility for people who had dual diagnoses. And so in my office cubby area, it was drop ceiling that you have in an office, right? So you could easily lift a tile and see everything.
School ceilings.
Yeah. So that, they had like a rat infestation. And so you could hear the rats galloping, running.
Oh no!
Across the
Oh
thing.
no! Oh, I'm itching.
And then you could see like the tiles moving and the thing. So I worked overnight, so I left that area where my little desk was supposed to be, and I sat in this other part where the concrete was. And they were like, I'm sitting here. Y'all can fire me, but I'm calling OSHA tomorrow. So they were like, no, don't do that.
No, I'm calling. No,
I'm good for call.
I'm snitching, nigga. I'm snitching, nigga.
Snitch. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in snitch. You know, there's different levels of snitching.
Different levels.
I love snitching on corporations and things.
Yeah.
I tell it, call on me.
Oh, yeah.
But, regular, neighborhood.
Do we have homework?
Yeah, that. But otherwise, I'm like, no, you shut the fuck up.
No. I told you that story yesterday about that man. I'm not snitching on no drug addicts. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not, just scrap, get out of here.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of community policing, not to be confused with vigilantism.
Not to be confused with white vigilantism.
Yeah. No, some of these niggas are wayward too. I don't need that.
They are.
Prophet Yahweh and them being apart. Y'all not gonna get me.
No, you're not. You know what? To your point. Another story.
Can I tell you something that I hated about this week? So Oprah.
Haven't talked
Did you
about
see
her in
the?
a
Did you
while.
see? I know. And I'm going to get the full thing because the internet went wild about it.
Okay.
And I'm like, if you would like actually think about it and listen, it's fine. So Oprah was on a talk,
Mm-hmm.
and the talk was about the Oprah Winfrey show
Okay.
specifically. And the question was about like her audience. And the clip, which is taken out of context, but as she talks about Whitney relapsing. Remember, she had the 2-day interview. The first day was fine. The second day, she had relapsed and she had fell off the stage. And Oprah talks about, the trust she had in the people in the audience who didn't go into the press and say anything. And she was like, that was the power and the magic of her audience. The internet went wild. It was like, we didn't need to know that story. We didn't need to know that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, sure, but it's not like she's disparaging Whitney or
No.
anything.
Mm-mm.
She's not, she was just telling an experience. And then Pat Houston was like, had to be like, how dare Oprah express that, like everything was untrue. Like she kind of went off on her. And I was kind of like, two things can be true here. And the second thing is that I hate that I'm going to have to side with Pat Houston. Because on one hand, Oprah has a right to talk about her experience in her show at the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, she didn't have to use that specific
I was like,
example.
what was the purpose of that story though? Like, what was the context around it?
The context is about her audience and the power of the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Let's turn to Oprah and the bombshell about Whitney Houston that she kept hidden for nearly 17 years.
Like that's essentially what it was. It was not about to disparage a celebrity. That was just the one celebrity she happened to talk about that was in a very volatile state. So I understand that. And then people began to question Oprah's journalistic integrity. And I'm like, no, don't do all that now. Oprah is a journalist.
All right, I'm not.
Again,
Even I'm
you know
not
what
gonna
I
go that
mean?
far. You know what I
It's
mean?
just like, and again, Oprah deserves reads. Don't get me wrong, right? Like I always talk about her and Monique. But I think in this scenario, it's been taken too far. But I also think, maybe another example could have been said. Folks are very sensitive, or, even if it's the truth or not, or your truth or not. And this is like when Patty was talking about Luther being gay.
Yes, I literally just thought about that.
And it's not that there's harm behind it, because there wasn't. No, like you could tell when there's malicious intent to things.
Yeah, it's not like
Even
Anita
at
Baker
Oprah
leaving all
would.
them mothers high and dry on Mother's Day.
Now that was mean.
It
Okay,
it still ain't said shit.
She still ain't said shit.
I
That's
think
the
every
story
Mother's
people-
Day I'm gonna find Anita Baker and be like, "We read what happened."
You wait. What happened, lady?
Yeah, I
But,
think
yeah,
I feel multiple ways, right? Like, you could have used another example. Also, we all know that our beloved struggled. You know what I mean? It is public information. But then also, if this was information that was never put out there, why does it need to be put out there now? Like, it's like so
And
many.
also, I also don't think this was like she was at a talk and somebody filmed it with their iPhone. So it's not like this was a public. Yeah, she was at a talk, but it wasn't like produced to tell this story. Even
Well, so it kind of okay. So maybe it was just kind of an example.
like she's
that
in
came.
conversation with somebody, and that was an example.
Yeah, that's tricky. That's tricky. And I'm not a. Now I ain't gonna go as far as died or defend Oprah Hill, but
no.
I can understand why it's a polarizing, because we love Whitney so much, right? And so.
Yes.
I think, and she's also been dogpiled on for so long because of her struggles and her addictions. So I know people are like, we don't want to add to that, and you want to put respect on her name. It's multiple things happening here.
Yeah, because it's also but then also Pat Houston. You know what I mean? Like you put Whitney Houston in a casino. Like, did I tell you when I went to the casino they have a Whitney Houston slot machine?
Oh, come on, Whitney. Max bet. There she is. I have a feeling Whitney's going to give me some money. I mean, I've already got 2.2 million. What's it?
With my mother?
Like that's just cheap.
So it's like
why? That's just why. Like that.
I hope she haunts everybody. That's all I have to
Right.
say.
Everybody
But,
who deserves it, she knows who deserves to be haunted in the ways that they deserve. So let's just may they have the day that they deserve.
Yeah.
It didn't sound malicious though. It didn't sound it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with more stories from Ohio. Hit it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey man, this your boy Lil B. Down in Ohio, fucking all these bitches.
And we're back. So my next story. Is it your turn or my turn?
I think it's my turn.
Oh, then you go ahead. I'm sorry.
And to your point, to earlier of wayward niggas as well. A man suspected of shooting 2 people with a blow dart gun in back-to-back broad daylight attacks this week in the same Cleveland, Ohio neighborhood has been arrested, police said. The 42-year-old suspect, The 42-year-old suspect, whose name was not immediately released, was arrested on Tuesday on suspicion of felony assault following a 2-day manhunt, according to the Cleveland Police Department. One of the victims was shot multiple times with blow darts and had to undergo surgery, according to police. The bizarre attacks unfolded around 4 p.m. local time in the Clark Fulton neighborhoods of West Cleveland, police said in a statement on ABC News. A woman targeted in the first incident alleged the suspect, whom she recognized from the neighborhood, verbally insulted her and struck her in the face with his hand in an unprovoked attack. The victim alleged that a short time later, the suspect confronted her again in the parking lot of a Family Dollar store. According to the police report, and the man allegedly pulled out a blow dart gun and fired it repeatedly at the woman, striking her with needle-like darts at least 5 times.
This clip totally blew me away.
Personal trainer Shu Hepang is in his gym, showing off the power of his lungs with a homemade blow dart.
Does this guy have superhero lungs?
She underwent
What are you
surgery.
gonna blow dart gun? And what was in the dart?
Nothing. It was just darts, nigga. She was. They just.
Well, maybe because I've been sickened by television. Because in my head, I'm thinking there's some like poison on the dart. You know, like some shit that puts you down.
No,
like
but I also. Okay. While at the hospital with the first victim, the police received a report that a second person had been shot with a blow dart gun in the same Clark Fulton neighborhood near the busy intersection of West 25th Street and Clark Avenue. Officers who responded discovered a 40-year-old man suffering from wounds in the blow dart gun attack. That's just a crazy statement.
This is a crazy sentence. Yeah.
That's a crazy... I'm glad nobody was killed, but this nigga was really running around shooting people with a blow dart gun. So I looked him up, and he is not well.
Oh.
He don't look well.
Oh no.
He don't look well.
Oh.
But
okay.
That's what happened in Ohio. A nigga was shooting people with blow dart guns.
Oh, I see him. Oh no, he looks like
yeah.
a Negro Rodney Dangerfield.
Yes.
I'm gonna put him on the screen here, so you all can see.
But yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else.
My next story. Where'd it go, actually? No, where'd it go? OMGZ. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. This happened, or this was posted today, this morning. Man sentenced in burger service dispute in Warren. So in Warren, Ohio, a man charged with causing a ruckus at a Warren fast food restaurant over his dissatisfaction with his food order was sentenced last week in Warren Municipal Court. Mulder Belden pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct in connection with the December 2025 incident and was sentenced to 1 year of probation. He was also ordered to not have any contact with the restaurant. According to the police report, Belden and a woman he was with called police after they were not happy with the service at the restaurant on South Street Southeast. When officers told Belden that their food order was not a police matter, Belden said he wanted the officer to do his job, to take a report, the report stated. It goes on. When the officer told Belden he would have to leave, he refused, stating he wanted his burger. The situation escalated from there when Belden would not provide the officer with his ID and became argumentative, according to the police report.
Want to play with me?
Oh, you want a piece of this?
I'm afraid I'll fucking kill him.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
He was then handcuffed and placed in a cruiser, where police say he threatened to fight officers.
He was hungry.
Yeah.
He was hangry. My father should have been banned from a couple of places himself.
Oh, let me read the real story. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
Here's what happened. Okay. A couple's dissatisfaction with their food order at a local fast food restaurant spiraled out of control and ended with a man being arrested and a woman getting a parking violation. The report stated that the officers were called about 10:15 p.m. Wednesday to a fast food restaurant on South Street on reports of a customer banging on the front windows because they didn't want to wait for their food.
Oh.
When the officers arrived, they encountered Belden and a woman at the front walk-up window. Officers said the woman was yelling at the workers inside, and Belden was recording on his phone. When officers asked the woman to stop yelling, she told them that she didn't have to because of free speech. The female employee told officers that she was very busy trying to complete orders. The officer told the employee to close her window and get back to work. And everything else. He was handcuffed and placed in a cruiser where police say he threatened to fight that punk bitch and the short, bald one, referring to officers. He was pissed about that
Fuck
fucking
you too,
burger.
nose
He
ring.
said, yeah, and the bald one. Oh my gosh. Oh, and full circle. Belden was charged with disorderly conduct and the woman was cited for parking in a handicapped spot.
Were they high?
I don't know
weed.
what the makeup of Warren, Ohio is, but yeah, I thought that was funny.
That is funny. Y'all need to leave these employees alone too. You see what's wrong with people in their entitlement these days? I don't want to wait for my food, so I'm gonna bang on this motherfucking window and cause a ruckus. They had to be drunk.
They had to. I get attitude sometimes. You know me. I there's some times where I could be a bitch, but they're like banging on stuff like that. That's obnoxious.
I will say I do fucking hate. I will not if I go out to eat with you, not you. You're not rude. But if I go out to eat with you and you're rude to the staff, I will never fucking eat with you again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll tell everybody else not to eat with you either, because you're a bitch.
Yeah. Like, I never started. It's the energy they give me. I'm like, okay, girl, well, we could go toe to toe, bitch.
That was my father many years ago. Don't judge him now. There was this chicken spot. And, you know, he loved the chicken. And every once in a while, they'd just be throwing thighs in there. And he would always pay for the breasts only. And so it was one of the times he went back. He was like, "Y'all gave me thighs." They were like, "It's breast," and he was like, "This is a thigh. This is dark meat."
Don't lie to me.
They broke the chicken open. And he's like, "This is a thigh." So they are trying to fuck him over. And he got really, really pissed off. He hates thighs and threw that chicken at the wall.
Oh, that's very me.
And then he left, and they are the whole because the whole family chased him out of the restaurant. Anyway, that was many moons ago. He was young and immature. That's when he used to go to jail.
Fuck that. He's lucky he didn't throw it at them.
But that's also to your point about like how you gonna handle, because you could just be like, "Oh, our bad. We'll fix this." You know what I'm saying? And it could just be that.
This was literally a mistake that it wasn't going to cost you much compared to all this strife that you causing elsewhere.
That's why I stopped going to Cum Cow, because them niggas tried to convince me dark meat was white meat, and I was like, I'm not even gonna do this with you all anymore. I'm just not gonna come here anymore. You're not even that good.
They fell off. Like, I was never really into them.
No,
I was always just. I was a Hardee's
good Chinese
gal.
food. Hardee's was better, right?
Yeah.
Maybe when that one caught fire, they still got them though.
The one by the
right.
park. That was the best one. It's your turn, right? Yes.
A former Strongsville City School employee has been indicted for the alleged theft of several high-priced items, including a barn purchased using school district funds. The Lorain County Sheriff's Office and the state auditor executed a search warrant at the residence of Robert Schwerman, 49 years old, who was a former maintenance foreman for the Strongsville City School District. The investigation involved the alleged theft of $65,000 worth of material goods from the district dating back to 2013, according to the state auditor, who held a press conference. Schwerman is accused of stealing an upgraded John Deere utility vehicle valued at more than $20,000 and a $9,000 zero-turn lawnmower. He also is accused of stealing a small barn from school grounds, which authorities later found in his yard.
You're thinking about making the move to Strongsville, Ohio, but you want to know the good and the bad, the pros and the cons, the yin and the yang? Well, in today's video, we're going to do just that. We're going to review the pros and the cons so that you can decide whether it's going to be a good fit for yourself and your family.
This man was shameless. He treated the school district like his exclusive personal home improvement store. A new home generator, a utility shed. Okay, so I'm going to read you all the list, right? This is some of the property recovered during the search. A generator valued at basically $4,000. A thermal camera, $3,700. A snowplow, $3,500. Air conditioner, $2,500. A utility shed, $2,500. $2,500 for a shed, nigga? I get a couple of those to make a tiny home.
I was gonna say
that's it. I was like, that's all that a shed costs.
That's
a
just
furnace.
Like you can order that on Amazon.
A water heater. This nigga bought a carport.
Oh my god.
And an air purifier.
How do you buy a carport? That's so random, man. And an air purifier.
He was indicted. Go away, Alabama. He was indicted for theft in office and tampering with evidence, both third-degree felonies. We know what he was. His last name Schwerman. But yes, this nigga was like, I'm going to work here and build myself a farm in the meantime.
Wow.
Love it. The audacity of you all. The audacity of caucasity.
Wow.
What you got?
This is my last story of the day.
Okay.
It is a very, very, very petty story.
Okay.
Most legal stories are. So, Cuyahoga County, or Cuyahoga County,
I think it's Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga, thank you, loses copier case. Spent $55,000 in tax dollars on losing effort. So, in Cleveland, the county violated state law for 2 years by trying to charge more than $200,000 for CDs loaded with copies of property records, the Ohio Supreme Court ruled Wednesday. The High Court said in a 7-0 decision that the county must provide CDs of recorded deeds and mortgages for $1, ending a dispute that cost county taxpayers as much as $55,000 in legal fees and garnered international attention because of a county employee's verbal acrobatics in defining the word copier.
What?
So, I'm going to read you what happened during this argument. I'm not going to read you the 10 pages because no one has that time.
No.
So what is a photocopier? The overall case is about whether deeds and other records at the county recorder's office should be readily available at a reasonable cost. The lawyers involved in the case say the question about the photocopier is technical, getting an arcane point of law. So they have an in-depth discussion about photocopying machines. So I'm going to read you some. This is a conversation between lawyers. Marburger. During your tenure in the computer department at the recorder's office, has the recorder's office had photocopy machines? Objection. Any photocopying machine. When you say photocopying machine, what do you mean? Let me make sure I understand your question. You don't have an understanding of what a photocopying machine is? No, I want to make sure that I answer your question correctly. Dave, I'll object to the tone of the question. You make it sound like it's unbelievable to you that he wouldn't know what the definition of a photocopy machine is. I didn't ask him to define it. I asked him if he had any. When you say photocopying machine, what do you mean? Let me be clear. The term photocopy machine is so ambiguous that you can't picture in your mind what a photocopying machine is in an office setting. I just want to make sure I answer your question correctly. Well, we'll find out if you can say yes or no. I can do follow-ups, but it seems if you really don't know in an office setting what a photocopying machine is, I'd like the Ohio Supreme Court to hear you say so. I just want to make sure I answer your question correctly. There's different types of photocopiers, Dave. You're speaking instead of, you're not under oath. This guy is. So they go on for pages about, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you meant. I understand that there are photocopy machines, and there are different types of them. Just like, are there any in the recorder's office? There are some different cars. Some of them run under gas power, some of them under electric power. And I'm asking you if you could help me out by explaining what do you mean by photocopying machines? That's a great point. Instead of trying to make me feel stupid. If you feel stupid, it's not because I'm making you feel that way. Objection. I have self-confidence and I have no problem. I don't think you're stupid. I think I don't have any problem answering the question. I think you're playing games with me. So they're going on and on.
What?
This is a court deposition, mind you. For 10 pages of them arguing about what a photocopy machine is to get to this space of can these records be available for public consumption.
I'm asking you to answer that. So if you could explain to me what you mean by... I'm not going to do that because I want to establish on the record that you really don't know what it is. I want to establish that. Now, do you know what it is or do you not know what it is? Do you understand what that term means in common parlance or not?
That's what we're doing in the legal system, friends.
And it cost the taxpayers $55,000 for them to have this conversation.
That could have went to an art program. That could have been fixing a pothole. That could have been to a teacher's salary. That could have went to so many other things. But y'all spent, I'm sure, hours discussing this inane ass question. I don't know what you mean what a photocopier is. Explain
Now,
it
is
to
this
me.
on some Kelly Rowland Excel shit, or is this some deflection because we're doing some nefarious shit?
I'm
Because
sure it's a first deflection because who doesn't know what a fucking photocopier is? Like, you're playing dumb.
again, if you all listen to season 3 of Serial, it specifically talks about the Cuyahoga County justice system.
Oh
Justice
yeah,
quotations.
yeah. It does. It does. Yeah, they're being real dismissive and eluding and all that stuff.
And aloof.
Yeah.
Willfully
Yeah.
aloof.
Yeah.
All right. My final story. I hate them. And then everybody stopped and ordered Panera on our dimes. Well, not ours, but the taxpayers' dimes. And maybe got some fellatio in their office, all kinds of things. All right. Oink oink. Man calls police to report he's being followed by a pig. So, in North Ridgeville on Saturday morning, officers got a call from a man they thought was drunk or hallucinating. The caller said while walking home from the train station, a pig started following him and he didn't know what to do. At least he called the police, right? Thinking he had just left the bar in Elyria named the train station, police went out to pick up their obviously drunk caller. When officers arrived, they found the man stone cold sober, complete with his four-legged stalker in tow. According to authorities, the caller, whose name is Ryan Singley, told them he was walking home from the actual Amtrak station when the animal started following him. Singley said the pig was friendly and acted like a dog. It was staying close to me, rubbing against my leg, and was trying to climb up my legs to get me to pet her, Singley said. In the end, the pig was very cooperative and was placed in the back of a police cruiser and taken to the station. Police put the animal inside the department's dog kennel until it was reunited with the owner. She was very sweet and nice, and the responding officer was in good spirits about the whole thing. Authorities didn't say if the owner was cited for having a pig on the loose. Either way, it sounds like Singley will be avoiding bacon for a while.
Well, the pig was with her people, so she felt comfortable. When
She
got
did.
picked up,
Maybe he had a familiar smell.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Thought that was a nice feel-good, bizarre little story. I'm surprised. I actually thought, and I avoided it on purpose, I thought you were going to have some stories from East Jackson.
No. I should make that. Do we watch that on Patreon?
Who knows?
If so, then I'll make it public. That post public, and you all can go watch that. That's the ultimate East Jackson, Ohio zany story. Yeah,
that's what I thought you were gonna do.
Yeah,
but there's so many more. So many more.
Check the link in the description box, and you can see that post for free.
Yes.
If it's there, if we did it on Patreon, it's there. Then if it's not, then I don't know where it is.
I would also like to note, every last one of my stories all happened in 2018.
Hey.
I said, let's give a theme. So, of all the wonky shit that's happened over time, all of those things happened just in a span of like 6 months of 2018.
That's fucking crazy. Well, until next time, friends. Bye.
Yes,